So the other day I saw Evan watch one of his first films that he made when he was 11. I don't have the film that I made. I was probably about 12 when I made my first film on tape. Yep, my first film was made on tape. I don't have that film. I don't think we ever actually did anything with it. We kind of filmed it, had a lot of fun, and then that was it. It never did anything. I don't think we ever watched it. So this is called Psychosis, and a bit of story about this film. The three of us decided that we would shoot a film. So we went to the location where we shot, which is the main actor's house, with no story in mind. We had one prop and that was it. And it was a little cap gun that he bought on the day. And he apparently couldn't find a real looking one, so we've got one of those clear plastic cap guns. Yeah, we just kind of wrote the story as we went and filmed. I wasn't behind the camera. I was directing and writing or thinking of the story. There's virtually no dialogue at all whatsoever, so writing was quite easy. Let's take a look. So firstly, already, the colour is bad. Very blue. I wanted a blue tinge to it, but I didn't want it to be completely blue. I don't know why I did that. And in that first shot, he's actually standing in the window, but you can't really see it. Again, the colouring that I did on this is terrible. I was just too excited to get this up onto YouTube. I didn't spend enough time actually going through and colouring properly. But let's keep going. So right there, I was going for one of those blackout shots where the person kind of comes out from it, and it failed miserably. And I think it's probably because I wasn't behind the camera and I couldn't actually see. We just had a little handy cam kind of thing. I couldn't see what was on the screen, so I had no idea what it looked like. If I knew it was that bad, I would have redone it. And that's the only problem with this, is I didn't know what any of the shots looked like. So, but Tim does a good job. That's the main actor here. I'll link, he is Ghost Kiwi Vlogs, I think. I'll link him down in the description. Still good mates with him, so he did quite well considering, so. Some of the cuts already in this thing. Wow. What was I thinking? I think I really needed to be the one behind the camera. Yeah, there's some cool stuff that happens later on, but yeah. Let's just keep going, shall we? That framing, zooming, no tripod use at all. if you couldn't tell already.
Why not?
Oh, who is he talking to? Oh, that's a harsh cut right there. Yeah. Oh, that back is so overexposed. Wow. Oh, and that zoom. Oh, that should have... Just that zoom. Why was there a zoom? And so jittery. It's just... On the handy cam, you don't have like a nice lens zoom that you can, little ring on the lens that you can just sort of twist and it goes in nicely. It's the little button thing on the top. So it's like either really fast or not at all. There's no nice steady in between. So that was a brutal zoom when it should have just been a steady shot watching him walk out. Wow. And that shot there, that was supposed to be him being all like delicate with the cup and rinsing it out nice and neatly and then just discarding it. I don't know why that's there, but he basically blocks the entire shot. So yeah, that was bad. Oh. Point of interest there, what's in the box? So all the music from here is from Purple Planet, all open source, like royalty free music. Some pretty good stuff, I'll be honest. That's me. It's my acting debut. Oh, geez, I'm good. That almost looked decent. Slipping in between me and the bed. Footage is so grainy, so noisy. Oh.
Oh.
Classic sound effects. So good. So realistic. This is a bit of a long shot that we did, long take. There's a little bit of a dance that I had to do with Sean, the camera guy here. And I'm pretty sure in the back cupboard there, that's where I'm hiding at this point in time. There's a couple of moments between now and the end of the film where we had to do this little dance, and because I had to be in certain shots and then not in others, and it was that was probably the most exciting thing about doing this shoot was trying to orchestrate these long takes that we did, because I love long takes, especially in this kind of a film. I think they're amazing and they're great fun to do. And this is not the longest take that we did. There's another one coming up, which I really like. And there's his dog Mason that kept whining and barking and making noise. And there's me again in the background. Hey! I think this is the long take. We're going for like that trapped inside your house thing. There's me again. I'm in the background. Did a little cheeky walk around and hung out. This part's bad. I'm sorry. It's so staged and very badly staged. Oh, this should have been so much smoother.
No.
Closer in on that box there, but that's alright. Oh, I'm not finished. Oh, where have I gone? Oh, in the camera. There I am again. This part, what we should have done here was the camera stayed back so you couldn't see me, and you just kind of see him from a distance freaking out in this room a bit, and then it slowly comes in and then reveals me staying there, the entity or whatever I am. But these are all, hindsight's 2020. These kind of things you only find out about when you watch back. And this is also kind of my first film that I properly did. This is not that umlaut crap I did when I was 12. This is the first one that I did that I thought, hey, this is actually almost watchable. Almost watchable. Let's keep going.
No, not like that. Yeah, today.
This piece of music here just happened to fit perfectly. I haven't cut it or done anything. I just happened to start it there after he's gone, yep, and it ends at the perfect moment. I actually quite like his reflection in the window there. I think that looks cool. Oh, it's a gun! Didn't see that coming. Oh, Jesus. And a very fake looking gun too. it is. That's my first official short film. 9 minutes long. Quite long, actually. I didn't think it would have gone for that long. But, yeah. There's a lot to take from that. A lot of bad that I can now see in it. A lot of things that I got wrong. A few things I actually did alright with, I think. Definitely need to be behind that camera though. I need to operate that camera. But unfortunately there was only 3 of us. The guy behind the camera is quite short, so he couldn't have played that entity. It kind of had to be me, which is kind of annoying a little bit. But it's okay. It's a crappy little short film that we did. So yeah, I hope you liked it. I really like making films. I like having something scripted to run with. They can be a lot of fun. So until tomorrow, thank you for joining me. Goodbye.